Oh, shit.
We have a potential 600 in progress for Hermosa Beach. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here.
Hey everybody, welcome to Community Service Podcast with my weird hippie ass. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, liking, subscribing. I'm coming to a city near you, Kansas City, Missouri. I remember what state you're in. I never biffed that the last couple times. What are you talking about, M.O.? It's Missouri. And then followed by Burbank, California. I'm at Flappers headlining, baby. LA, you want to see me run an hour? That's the closest shit. Comedy Store ain't giving me an hour. You know why? Because Bill Burr does the fucking Comedy Store. Anyways, Burbank. And then next year, I got dates galore. January 4th, Irvine, California. January 25th, San Jose. January 27th, Sacramento. Working on somewhere in between in the Bay, you know, the 26th. Can you read my mind? And then Pennsylvania, Pottstown, Oxford, Timonium, all over this shit. 2023, we already got 18 dates, son. Oh, no. I'm feeling it. I did not listening. Slow down, Craig. I don't know how. I'm addicted. Somebody's got to buy me these Carhartts. I ain't got no sugar daddy. Oh, I got hit up by a damn sugar daddy. I forgot to talk about that. This fucking pervert hit me up. I'm like, dude, I ain't gay and you're ugly as fuck, bro. At least look like a woman. You know what I mean? You gonna hit on me like a dude? Wear some lipstick, bitch. I don't want your money. What was his name? Watch this. This creep. So funny. Watch this. Where's this pervert at? Shit, I wish I was gay. I'd be like, all right, man, give me 50 G's. I'll give you this little white booty real quick. I get it on my own. I gotta go viral. I can't be selling my ass, you know. Haven't yet. No need to start now. You know what I'm saying? What? Where the fuck is this pervert? He's in the request folders. Hang on. This is the longest intro ever. Where's the pervert that tried to fuck me? Where's the damn... Back in my day, perverts hit on you in person, not over the gram. I can't find this fucking guy. I should have screenshot it. It's not Levy. His last name was Levy. I remember that because I grew up with the guy, a sweetheart. Not I grew up with this other Levy, not this guy. This nice kid. This guy. Shut the hell up. Well, I can't put the pervert on blast. I can't find it anymore. But some guy tried to sugar baby me. And I'm like, maybe if you were a cougar. That sounds fucked up. I mean like an old lady. I'm like, yeah, now we're cooking. Not an old man. Get your fucking old balls out of here. My balls are almost as low as yours. I'm getting old too. I don't want this. Got some old labia. Now we're cooking. Now we're too far. Too far. This is the intro. I wonder why I get flagged. I wonder why I get flagged. Can you help me out, fans? Turn on the subscribe button. The ding. The what's that? Alerts. Turn on the alert balls like this pervert wanted. You know? Whatever. I'm... Fucking flag me, YouTube. I don't give a shit anymore. Turn on your bells, everybody, because Craig's going to be freedom of speech. I don't care if I get demonetized. Yes, I do. I need that. All right. Tune in, like, subscribe, bells on. Don't be a pervert trying to be a sugar baddie. Good night. Good night. Tune in. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I'm a little girl and we make love together. Remember that? No. Hey. Hey, that's a song. That's a song. That's a song. Hey, what's up, pussy bitches? Hey, no cussing, Craig. Oh, man. They be dinging us. I gotta stop. You guys think I'm kidding, but every time I'm not even crazy. Okay, maybe a little. But, you know, like, they just, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they all flag me. They demonetize me just because I cuss and I say pussy and off with their heads. It's like, why? What happened to freedom of speech? I'm a comedian. I'm just joking. Hey, let's put the corporations' heads on spikes. Why am I getting censored? Why am I getting censored? Anyways, they really do. They just step on your throat. Tyranny. So what I want to say, pussy. You know, it's a good word. See, I like to say other words too, but everyone's too pussy. Anyways, we'll stick to the notes. I know I gotta stop cussing the first 10 minutes. Is that what it is?
It's just a lot in a row. I think will do it. And usually we put the intro pretty clean in the intro lately, so
because you
helps.
bleep, like, I noticed you bleep drug words, but you left the cuss words on one.
Yeah, because
it's too much bleeping. It just sounds like hip hop music,
and I don't want people to turn off because they don't like the bleeps.
Because somebody commented like, "Why are you bleeping so much?" It ain't me. I don't give a shit. I want my money.
I'm just trying to get the goods out there without getting dinged.
Oh,
and there's
anyways,
no great formula.
No need in harping on what you can't change, because we're not as big as Meta, you know. So we got to play by Meta rules. I'm sick of Meta. Anyways, I got lots of notes today. Don't you worry. I wrote them down. I kind of deciphered my own notes. It's hard out here being mentally retarded, you know? Did I say that? I'm talking about myself. I struggle. So if you're like, why'd you say that, Craig? I was talking to me. Life's so easy when you're an addict that likes sugar and have ADHD and you can't even remember what you're thinking 5 minutes ago. It's so simple. I remember what I'm doing. Hello. And I'm not into labels either, and I ain't taking no head meds. You know, I just went down that checklist. But I like that fool Gabor, Dr. Gabor, this sweet little Jewish man. I should send him to Kanye. I'll DM Kanye his videos. This guy's fantastic. But he, Dr. Gabor Mate, MD, and he says there's no such thing as ADHD. And what it is people just never learned how to be we're all shell of the humans because of trauma in our childhood. 98% of us, or whatever. If that's not you or you're offended by it, then it's probably you. Anyways, he's fantastic. I've been listening to his shit, and it's just, you know, yeah, there's flies in here today. Chris is over there whacking the air. And anyways, that's enough of that. Start off with childhood trauma and cussing and censorship. Let's get to the notes. Maybe we'll edit this and put this in the middle so I don't get freaking flagged. No, you know we won't. We let it fly. I have been getting a taste of rich people shit. And let me tell you, I fucking love it. I get it. Oh my, these lounges, Chris. I'm such a fool. I was like, why is my tummy fucked up? I was in the lounge. One of everything. You can't have one of everything. It's free, man. It's free. What did I eat? I ate 2 omelets. They had 2 kinds. They weren't that big. I was like, gotta try each. Gotta have spinach. Gotta have spinach and mushroom and, you know, bell pepper jamon. Some sort of Spanish ham. Conquistador, you know. Fantastic. Y'all ever ate conquistador? It's delicious. What did I have after that? Oh, espresso. No, I had an Americano, then a shot of espresso. I mean, it's free. Double cupping it. Pepsi, 2 brownies, a cookie, 2 banana breads, some ginger beef, jasmine rice. I know I'm leaving. A fruit cup, a yogurt parfait. I almost have one. I I didn't do the lunch meat. I was planning on doing lunch meat and macaroni, and my tummy started making noises. And I went, and I'm just filming everything. I drooled in the video. We'll make a highlight reel. I got some good stuff from that lounge experience. Delta Sky Lounge, baby. Platinum, we made it. We made it, mama. I'm gold medallion. Acid, man. I drooled as I'm talking to the camera, and motherfuckers will think it's a bit, and I wasn't. I just drool. Me and my cousin drool a lot. We might need to bleep her name. I don't know if she wants her name out there. But we be drooling. I mean, my whole family drools, but me and her are definitely dreadful droolers. A little bit more than the others. You know, rich people, I get it, man. I get choosing the evil empire and that bag of money over humanity. Like, maybe I will just join the corporations and start one. You can't have the lounges without stepping on the necks of the poor. Do you understand? I'm kidding. That's their shitty mindset. There's abundance for all. We all can be in the lounges. That's what drives me nuts. Dude, the coffee's better. I've been drinking Gen Pop Folgers my whole life. I'm fucking over it. Give me the baby's blood. That's too dark, Craig. That's too dark. I don't want that. But I'll take the organic espresso. I'll do that. I won't have no part of that other stuff, you sick bastards. Yeah, just, I told you, the sweats. I got a taste of the sweats. I've been on the jeans for a minute, maybe about 2-4 years now. G-Star, because they got spandex in it. They're like yoga jean pants. But now Levi's caught on, and they make Levi stretch pants. But I'm addicted to rich people shit. Carhartt raincoat. I'm a Gorder's fisherman today. I'm fucking coming. Look at my boots, my weatherproof boots with my weatherproof jacket. It rained one day. Look what I'm wearing. One day in Los Angeles. I won't talk about Canada yet. We'll go into that. Oh, this is a... Man, you drug addicts, me included, you got to quit coke. If you're doing coke for 20 years, you got to quit. You're going to change. You're not going to be able... You can get away... I've already said this, but I see them out there, and I'm like, you idiots. You're 40. You got to stop with the fucking coke. You're going to get dark. You're going to start shoving shit up your ass. It's too much. You split, you fracture, and then you're not... You can come back, you know? For years on dope, you could come back. But there's a weird split where it just... You change, and then I don't want you to come back. You stay over there with the Cadillac converters. You ain't coming back to humanity, bro. Your fucking brain splits. I get, like, because I was talking about drug habits and drug addicts with a fellow druggie friend of mine. And we're like, you know, you've been doing cocaine too long. If you get quiet on cocaine, if you get quiet on coke, that's your body telling you, knock it off, Craig. You're not supposed to be introspective on coke. You're supposed to, you know. You've done it too long. You've done it too long. And if you can eat on cocaine, I always could fuck on cocaine. I don't know. I got dragon's blood, but I get it. Most of the time it's impotent. I know something. My grandpa's, you know, pito loco. And, but normal people, I'm different. If you can eat on cocaine, fuck on cocaine, and stop talking on cocaine, you've done it too long, and it's time to put the powder down. You're going to split and fracture and turn into the Joker, and that's no good. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying you could get away with it for a goddamn decade. After that, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. Keep your hands on the rails, folks. Hold on to the side of the pool. Don't drown out there in your cocaine, you dumb motherfuckers. Anyways. Why you think I can talk about this? I'll tell you why. I'll show you why, you little bitches. You ever do so much cocaine your tooth falls out? Oh, some poor coke addict out there is going to be like, yeah. And that's who I'm talking to. And that's who I'm talking to. Boo, come on. Come on, give the people some love. Get yourself a cat. Cocaine takes the energy away. Well, maybe not at first. Maybe not at first. But, it drains the soul. Cats give you the energy. Get a cat, get a plant. Why am I doing this? What is this? That's the gay Heil Hitler. Hey. That's too much. Too much. I didn't mean it. It was improvised, Come on. That's like a weird joke. I don't even know, Nowadays, that probably exists. Everyone's so fucked up. Somebody that supports Hitler and be like, but you're gay. Nah, he didn't mean me, Everyone's so fucked up. It's so crazy. Coffee. I'm not high right now. And that's some shit.
Did you quit?
Don't ask me questions, man. I'm trying, dude. All right, we're going to Canada. Canada's going to be a long one. I just got back from Calgary, Alberta. Holy shit. Fucking beautiful. Freezing. We'll talk about all that. But I was trying to quit. It was -11, and I couldn't quit marijuana. I was outside in -11 degrees. You think you could hold a joint with a glove? Try it. Fucking try it. No glove. Just like this. Switching hands mid puffs because my hands are freezing. Tempting I don't know. Is -11 frostbite weather?
Yeah.
I am fucking with frostbite over my little fix. And then it was so cold that I didn't even... No. Get you back here. It was so cold that I didn't even want to go to the weed store. I wanted to stay in, And that, Canada, what are you doing up there? How do you live? I get it. It's beautiful because I went to Banff. Quitting weed. Fuck you, man. I don't want to quit. Look how sad I get when I think about quitting. It's all I have, man. Nah, but it fucks me up. The signs are there. If you keep dropping your weed pin in your joints and the cherry flicks off, that's God telling you to quit. I can't even hold it in my hands anymore. God's like, whoop. It's like, would you put fucking baby oil on this vape pen? I already told you all 3 of my pins broke. So you're getting the cartridges, you and Daddy. And then I have those little... I have 2. I got 2 stashes of pins. The pins is the devil's in the pins. Because I could hit that airport bathroom where it's illegal. You could fucking smoke in Dubai near a prince. It's vape. It's vape. Don't lock me up. And because you could just want. I think those vape pens, nicotine or weed, are worse because you can pull it off at work, at church, at school. You're a teacher. Those kids don't know what that's. A couple of them do. A couple of them do. My sister is a teacher, and she was teaching these one kids, and whatever. They can't find me. Anyways, these parents were hippies, and the kid's names was Doobie. I swear to God, what was the other kid's name? She said most interesting name she ever had. One kid was named Muck Dip and Cool Dip. I don't think they're druggy. I think they're ethnic. And then the hippies was Doobie and I don't know if it was Mary Jane, but it was Doobie. it was Doobie. Government paper, no joke, Doobie. Not for my pod. It's like, hey man, I my thoughts on weed. It's my soulmate. But don't name your kid Doobie, dude. It's my son Blunt. Hey, get over here, Zigzag. Hey, Philly. Hey, that's kind of cool. I like that one. My middle name's Philip. It all makes sense now. Saddlebags. I've been putting lotion on my eyes. All right, what else, Canada? Canada's so pussy. They ain't got no guns, and they got airplane speeding ticket airplanes. On the way to Banff, there was planes, and everybody slowed down real quick. And I was like, why is everyone slowing down? They're like, oh, there's these cop planes that give you speeding tickets, and it's more accurate. Did you just fart? No, that's your breath. Stinky. She has fart breath. It's so good. I like guilty, low-key love it. Come on, give me some of that. Yeah. And then what was it? Oh yeah. You can't escape it. What is this, Oblivion? What is that, Tom Cruise hunting the last of his people? Some AI robot. You can't get away with shit. Let me speed. It's my life. Well, I guess you're endangering others. Fucking, there ain't no spice no more, bro. It's gonna just... Judge Dredd, remember when the OG one? Not the new one. The new one's good. Watch the new one. The OG one, Sylvester Stallone. You can't even cuss anymore in public. Watch. They fucking dinging me here. I'm scared to cuss. They're freaking dinging me here. Judge Dredd, Sylvester Stallone version, gets tired of it with Deuce Bigalow, Rob Schneider. And he gets tired of it. And he starts cussing because they ain't got no toilet paper. They got these seashells. That might be good. That's kind of weird, though. How about a bidet?
That's Demolition Man.
Damn it.
But
oh, Sylvester Stallone is Judge Dredd. That's right. Old school 90s movie, both classic. Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes. Sandra Bullock, too, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Rob Schneider was Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Damn it. I want to say... Benjamin Bratt was in Demolition Man. Julia Roberts' husband. I am like Rain Man. I don't remember 5 minutes ago, but a movie I saw twice in 1994, I remember that Benjamin Bratt is in it. Anybody else like that? 364. Fart. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, no. Sylvester Stallone gets tired and you can't cuss, and there's no toilet paper in the future, so he starts cussing to one of the little AI ticket machines on the wall, and he gets all this paper and he goes, excuse me, I'm gonna go take a shit, and then one more pops out. Comedic. That's where we're headed. They got airplane tickets. They got camera red lights. We can't even run red lights anymore. What if it's 3 a.m. and nobody's on the road? What now? Copper. Leave me alone. I understand it's rush hour. Don't bomb the hill and murder people. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. That's Eminem. That's a good song. I'm just saying at 3, 4 a.m., they should be treated like stop signs. That's fair. Look away, copper. Look away. And if you run it at rush hour and endanger other lives, maybe we'll chop your left nut off. That seems fair. Let me run it at 3 a.m. You get my left nut if I endanger lives. People stop running red lights. I tell you what. I was on my phone for a second. My left nut's gone. I was just tweeting. Nah, you're not tweeting. Your nutsack ain't tweedly-dee-lil-diddlin. I was trying to say something, but it came out all crooked. I guess that would... Crooked. My brain is crooked. My mom was telling Sadie about how my sister dropped me on my head as an infant. She was carrying me on her hip down the hill in sandals. And I was like, who greenlit that? You know? It all makes sense. I am a product of my environment. Grr. Canada speeding ticket. Don't let me forget Pumpkinhead. Sorry, boo. Oh, I forgot to add to the cocaine rant because they're split. In my conversations with my drug addict soldiers out there battling their battles, we're talking about cocaine and how we used to put cocaine on marijuana and, you know, smoke a primo, or I guess they call it angel dust, but I don't even know angel dust, PCP. I don't know. We just call it Cocoa Puff. And how we would lie to ourselves and be like, no, we're not smoking crack. And technically you're not, but you know, come on. You just lied to yourself. You're like, there's no baking soda in it. I didn't. Looks a little rocky though, doesn't it? And just wild. Shout out to the CAA for inventing crack and smuggling it into urban areas and causing epidemics. Shout out to my alphabet gangs out there running amok. See, this is why you get censored, Craig. Sorry, I speak truth. Look it up. Look it up. Anyways. I can't shut that shit off. You know, I say like, hey, Craig, stop saying stuff like that. They're going to ding you. You're blowing up. You're going viral. Everything's good. Don't speak against tyranny and the government and corporations. And then I'm like, fuck on my, I got my daddy in me. I just can't. I see my dad cuss at police and my uncle holding a gun against him. It's hard not to be like, fuck you. When you know they're wrong. You know, like, of course, I'm a soft little pussy boy if it comes. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm so sorry. But, you know. Okay, keep it good. Keep it good, Craig. Don't go there. Don't split. Even though there are devils running amok. And there's a war on humanity, and you know that. And your eyes are open. Let it go. Let it go. Grrr. They're attacking everyone. Speaking of crack and crackheads, you know, hand in hand. But we're also talking about crackheads, and I remembered in Amsterdam when I was with the homie, my old school homies. We'll name them because this isn't a bad story. This is a good story. And it's my buddy Andrew Trainer I grew up with, and his older brother Michael, and the homie Callus. And we were just we're stoners, you know, Snoop-a-Loop dog type. Aspired to be. Callus may have smoked. He's the only guy that possibly could have smoked as much as Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg. But we all were trying to be like that, you know. And we all went to Amsterdam, and this poor crackhead dude. It was like November. It was wet and raining. He's like, hey, man, can I get a light? And then my buddy Andrew gave him the lighter. And then he just started smoking crack in front of us. And then Andrew was like, you know, like, hey, man, that's my lighter. I need it for my doobies. This is the only one he had. And I was just like, that's a loss, brother. That's a loss. Next time a schizo asks for a lighter, just say, no, sir, I don't have anything. God bless. Much love. Get away from me. Get away. I can't tell if you got crack rocks or teeth, but something's going on in there. Whoa, that Amsterdam trip was crazy. Every one of us almost died several times because they have trolleys and trains and there's no arms. You know, it's just eyes up. Whew. That was close. Wow. Probably told these stories a bunch, but that trip was magical. You know, red light district. Be careful about the blue light. Chicks with dicks. They got my buddy Griff. Anyways. Got him, you know. It was an accident. Okay, Griff. Went to a sex show. They just fuck on stage. That was interesting. It's like, damn, I just want to jack off, but that'd be weird right now. There's people next to me. Is this too much? Am I not supposed to share these thoughts? You go to a sex show, see if you don't want to touch your willy whacker or flick your bean. Like, that's a fat cock and a nice pussy. Wow, what you wearing a condom for? Fucking Euros. Too far. Didn't finish though. It was more like theater. It was an act. And you stay there out long enough. There's like 3 acts. And then it's just the same scene. And I was like, okay. I only watched it 3 times. No. It was just weird. We, as much as I love strippers and titties and all that shit, I've never really gotten addicted to titty bars and that shit because it's expensive. And I was always pretty much a broke drug addict until recent time. Until this lounge life. Till about 6 months ago. We on our way, baby. All my money goes right back into my own fucking product, you know. Oh no, where'd it go? Yeah, I never, you know, God bless strippers and all that shit. I've dated them and hooked up with them, and that's fantastic. But I couldn't afford them, you know. You crazy? Yeah, Amsterdam has sex shows. They do that. And yeah, it's just a trip. You're just like, whoa. And it's normal. It's over there in Europe, it's normal. Like, it was such a shock to us. Like, it was, I mean, once again, you know, my thoughts on that. It's probably good if it's union. I mean, I take that back. Probably it is good if it's unionized, regulated, and they get health care and retirement and not used and abused and all that shit. There's regular testing and whatnot. They're protected. No dark entities running the show. I mean, maybe a little bit, but substantially less than illegal cartels and mafias and gangs, you know. Anyways, progressive stance, I know. We gotta legalize selling pussy. It is true. You take the criminal element out of it, get them a retirement plan, exit strategies. Let's get these hoes some health care. That one just says Sadie's looks like Kurt Cobain without makeup. My lady's hot with makeup, but without it, she looks like Kurt Cobain. But that's okay. I'm like, give me that grunge music. Get over here. Give me that greasy hair. I've been trying that one on stage. It's short, but it's fun. It's fun. I don't really know the punchline. Some of my stuff is just like that. They're like, I'm like, nope, that's it. That's it. It's true. Funny because it's true. Oh no, they're all done. All I have is left is Pumpkinhead.
Did you finish everything about Canada?
I should have smoked. Oh no. Canada. God bless Canada. Don't forget Pumpkinhead and finishing Canada. And anything topical I can make fun of. That's not dark, sir. No more of that. I don't need help. It's pretty dark out there. Hey, everybody, I'm just going to say this. They run this show by fear. Turn it off. Turn it off because you turn it on, the news, the this, the that. I can't even talk, you know. It's like, who can I make fun of in a positive, sweet manner? I don't want to know about nuclear war and this. It's all fear factory. Peace and love, baby. It's kind of hard though when there's so many wars, you know. Anyways. Calgary, you're fucking freezing. What the hell? But you're beautiful. I went to Banff. That shit, I mean, talk about finding God. Holy smokes. That shit was more beautiful. Keep in mind, everything's different. Like, I'm used to the ocean. You grow up with the ocean. I'm like, yeah, I've seen that 9 bajillion times. It still is absolutely mesmerizing. I stare at it every damn day I can. But, like, I'm used to it to a certain extent. I go to Banff. They got Arctic glacier water. It's like fake. It's like Bobby Boucher's little, you know, his little. It's fake. It looks fake. It's aqua blue. It was freezing. That was good because Banff is such a tourist attraction. If it was warm, there's then becomes traffic to even find a parking spot. And I don't know why they don't have a damn parking structure and infrastructure for that, because there's not that much parking there, and they have like weird rules about it. It's like, do you not want people to come? Anyways, went with the homies. That shit was fire. Canada was dope. The comics are dope. Canadian has good comics, man. Ah, shit, I should have wrote this down. They tagged me, thank God. Easy to find. But the homie Charles and fucking Champagne Poppy, what the hell? Marito Antonio Lopez. They had a Latino up in Canada, dog. Come on. It was just me and him. That was it. And hang on, let me get and Austin Loneberg. Those fools there, I'm sorry. I do 50 cities a year and meet 800 of y'all. Charles Haycock hosted. That fool's dope as fuck. Because they do a lot of guest spots. So, like, I met, like, 9 comics. You know, come on, dude. Look at me. I can't remember 9 names. Anyways, those dudes tagged me in a photo. Easy to find. But Charles is funny as fuck. He's got sunglasses, has long hair, too. And he's just, we're just of the same cloth, you know. And we had a good time on the shows. Thursday night was one of the weirdest shows I've ever done. And Friday night was maybe one of the favorite shows I have ever done. It was just crazy. Thursday night, they were saying maybe because of the weather, because it was the first, like they said 2 days ago, they could have wore a t-shirt outside, and then it was below zero and it was frozen. So it's a lot to process. And then to know that you're going into 4 months of that. So it hits people's thing. So maybe that was Thursday night, because that was like the first day of the blizzard. I almost missed the show. My flight was delayed. And shit was wild, dude. I was like, what happened? What happened in here? It was just like a Rubik's Cube. You could get one table to laugh, but not all, you know, one table at a time. So you knew they were there. And it was just weird. But then after the show, everyone was like, great show. And I'm like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I was feeling pretty judged up there. Let me say a punchline. Everybody laughs. Y'all looked at me like I'm a fucking gorilla. Yeah, they just looked at you like you're a wild animal at some... It was just... The host, Charles, he was like, I don't know what they are, man. And I was like, yeah, I don't either. It was just very hard to figure out. Man, comedy's fucking hard. You do the same act every night, and it hits different every night. Insane. It's all about connection and or the vibe, you know. They weren't having it. Charles and I both murdered the next night. That night, they were looking at us like we were wild animals in the zoo. Just like... And with little pockets. We only hit with little pockets. Never, like, consistently, I swear to God, we each got him like 1, maybe 2 times. That's not a lot for... He did 30, I did 55. That's not enough. I was like, oh boy. And they said this a lot, though. That great show. It was my first comedy show. Some, you know, it's weird to... If it's your first comedy show, you don't know how to act because you've never been to a comedy show before. If it's not sold out, you know, I'm sorry. I'm not selling every show out. I sold out one Saturday. Boo, did you fart? Anyways. Is that my breath? I can't. Who's to say? Stand-up's so gnarly. I love it so much. It's all I live for. I'm literally doing 8 weekends in a row. I'm on my last 2. Whew. I keep getting booked weekdays, and my buddy keeps rebooking me. I'm like, hey, no problem. No problem. Like, next week. But the junkie in me is like, say yes. I still say yes. I was never so happy to get rescheduled twice by the homie. I was like, hey, God bless. That's fine. Next one. I got a show tonight at 10 p.m. I'm like, I'm tired. Good problems, baby. Good problems. As I watch all my hippie shit and try to practice what I preach, watch all my little Jim Carrey speeches and Les Browns and shit. This shit's so weird and real. Your thoughts are everything. Be careful. Your mind, my mind. I've been at war with myself my entire life. I'm barely now understanding that. And I still am at war with myself every day. I just try to be conscious of it and catch it. Be like, hey, man, don't be talking to yourself that way. Go lay in the grass a little bit. Go in the ocean. Anything happy to pull you out of your motherfuckers, you know, because there's a lot out there to make you go. There's so much to just make you split, and deservedly so. The shit's not fair. This shit is not fair. There'll be kind, poor people fucking dying without a shirt on their back. And they literally give you the shirt off their back. The shit's not fair. So I understand frustrations as I am frustrated every day. I still don't own my land. Vet bills still scare me, you know. Oh, what you say? I just want to be wealthy enough to get hit with a vet bill and be like, that's fine. And not be like, oh, God. eight weekends in a row. Here we come. Time to recoup and stack that cheddar. Oof. Anyhow, keep on trucking, baby. We soldiers. The grit, the tenacity. Keep on getting up. You listen to all Mike Spices. I almost said Mike Spices. Mike Tyson's fucking Confucius Say speeches. That's out of, I get influenced a lot. Who said that? Giannis Pappas. God bless that man. That guy is so fucking funny and smart. So funny. But he's right, dude. What happened to Mike Tyson? He just turned into Gandhi all of a sudden. He just spitting just wisdom. A lot of these fools. And once again, you know, I watch the same guys go viral. And they say poignant, important shit. But they, you know, like that fool Tate, you know, I don't know. I don't want to go down no more rabbit holes. I'm done with that shit. But he says a lot of truth, so I like the truth. If he's a monster, and if he's not, no, you know, it's just like, what's what now? I hope you're not a monster, and if you are, fuck you. And if you're not, I'm sorry. You know, it's just like, but damn, you speak a lot of truth in a lot of those viral videos. And of course, there might be one ignorant one, you know. I'm not talking about that one. And if you're the guy holding on to that, that's the wrong one, you dingbat. I'm talking about that stuff just building you up, you know. Being independent, building yourself up, exercising, eating right, praying, meditating, take care of your own, getting rich as fuck so you can take care of your own. All that type shit. That shit is inspirational. Nothing's safe. I don't even know if it's real, but the homie Dino, he's funny as fuck, Canadian comic. Dino Archie, but he just posted an article where David Goggins was caught being a deadbeat dad and wasn't a father to his son. If that's true, I didn't click any links. I did not investigate. It was an article, but once again, we know how the internet goes. Coffee makes your eyesight better. Coffee makes you blind. There's articles saying both. I just bring that up because it's the only one I know. There's 2 articles saying the exact same thing. I mean, the exact opposite thing. David Goggins, Mr. Preacher Boy himself. You can do it. Get up. 4 a.m. Run the mile. Do the push-up. Push-up, bishop, whatever. What about your son? What son? I ain't got time for him. I'm David Goggins. I do push-ups. Push-ups are more to me than my son. I don't give a fuck about him. What about this push-up that means nothing to anybody but my tits? You know? If that's true, this is the crazy shit, man. Nobody's perfect. This guy inspires millions, saves lives, build people's up, but not my son. But not my son. Fuck him. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, it's fucked up. Start Googling so I don't sound like ignorant bastard. There was an article my homie Dino posted, so this isn't fabricated out of thin fucking air. This is crazy. Nobody's perfect. MLK fucked around. I get it, MLK. You could only be so perfect. I love and accept and forgive myself. If I can dream it, I can have it. These are all my little post-its up there. Anything popping up? I got my homie Dino. I could find that real quick.
It says his daughter came out and said that he's a deadbeat dad. January of last year.
Damn. You know? That's wild. Nothing's safe in this world, anybody. But also, too, it's just like that separation of shit. You can dislike somebody for being a deadbeat dad, but also still acknowledge the fact that 90% of the thing that man says is truth juice, and it is inspirational, and it can help you, you know. I know it changes things a bit, but it just sucks to the inspirational truth that, you know, it's just like, whatever, man. R. Kelly's got hits, you know. Michael's got hits. Kanye's got hits. I like music. Louis got jokes. You may not always agree with everything, but damn, have you seen his show on FX? It's really good. Really good. Oh, yeah. Stretch it out, boo-boo. Oh, yeah, my new practices. I really got to stop saying the word trying. You got to say doing. Sorry about that. I didn't even mean to do that. Isn't that fantastic? What's the other one? I think you're not supposed to say should. You're supposed to, like, speak like it's fucking done. I am confident. I am confident. Remember that old bit? I am confident. Yeah, it's pretty hard to feel like a millionaire when you ain't got a million, isn't it? That's the whole catch-22. All right. Down to the final notes. Then I got a poo-poo story I text you. I've been pretty at peace and pretty happy lately because I've been burning the soul at both ends and just soldiering it. I was so happy in Calgary. You know, it's -11. You're by yourself in a cold room for 4 days. It's hard on the old brain there, folks. Especially when that's the 6th one in a row. No cats, no lady, no nothing. Just you in the snow and you know, I try not to whack it too much because you go dark. You're by yourself, you whack it 2 to 3 times a day, you go dark. You know, once during the whole trip, that's you know, it's taking care of business. That's part. I'm human. 2 to 3 times a day, the devil's winning. The devil's winning, man. You can't. It's bad news, Bears. But it's just balance, dude. It's so hard. You just gotta stay strong. I've been staying pretty damn strong. Reducing my weed. I didn't quit, but -11 will make you reduce. You know, you stretch it out. The gaps. It's not just so quick to go down and hit it real quick. Oh, the final story, the pumpkin head. How long we been rolling?
45 minutes.
Okay. So I've talked about this so much, but I just found new comedic insight to it, to where the premise of the bit of my pumpkin head, you know, I've talked about this a lot, but when you get staph infection in your face and you swell up like a pumpkin head and look like, you know, Rocky Balboa after Apollo Creed beat him to a bloody pulp, it's something to talk about, you know. It's and I have told the story before, but I almost catfished a girl. I would have catfished a girl. And that's the premise. That's the funny. I had staph infection in my head, and my head swelled up like this. And I was so delusional and insane and lonely, where I got a girl's number, and it was date night, and I was going to see Fugees in downtown LA. It was them comeback, and they had a free concert. And I was going to take this girl. I was broke at that time. I was a broke drug addict. And I was like, hey, let's go to this free concert. And I had a date, and she was cute, and I was all excited, and I got all ready, and I was about to leave, and I had pumpkin head. And my roommate lost her breath and started crying and said, I was like, I'm going on a date. She's like, go to the hospital. You look bad. And then I went to the hospital, and they said I had staph infection in my face. If I didn't catch it soon, it could have gone to my brain, and I would have died. And I was like, oh, boy, will you help me out here, please? I could use some help. Their first question to me was, did you switch laundry detergents? That's why I'm so Mr. organic boy now. It took me about a decade because Gain, am I right? It smells good. Why Gain smells so good? You're like, just give me the cancer. I'll take the cancer. I smell that fresh. The lavender doesn't smell as fresh. Who would have thought chemical cancer is a little stronger than lavender oil from nature? And that was the first question they asked me with old blockhead face stomp. I didn't, not that time, but it looked bad. We'll tag all the photos here. You'll see a slideshow of my pumpkin head all throughout this video. He'll do it. My ones and twos, Christopher Lund. My spinal cord. And yeah, just I can't believe it. I don't really have punchlines. I was hoping something, the adrenaline. That's why I should smoke more weed. See? No, sometimes I get stuck.
How do you think you got that staph infection?
Trader Joe's. I was a dirtball at that time and didn't wash my hands much. I'm touching money, chicken, goo, egg goo. You know, you work there, you eat stuff. Fluids. Rotten potatoes. Rotten potatoes. Worst smelling thing on earth. Maybe I got a little of that in my fucking Fu Manchu. I had a little scab on my chin and some gnarly bacteria got inside of it. Pumpkin head. And then I still tried to date a cutie. Never went on the date. Never heard from her again. I knew you can't flake on a woman the first night. Oh. You know. Dudes, you flake on it 9 times in a row at the hope of pussy. We're like, maybe the 10th time we'll do it. Oh, shit. I got to drink my poo-poo tea. Coffee. Poo-poo tea. Oh, poo-poo tea. Oh, poo-poo tea. I got constipated from all the steak in Calgary. You think I ordered chicken sandwich in Cowtown? No, I got the steak every night and my guts paid the price. Anybody have any soluble fiber? I took some psyllium husk. This old man needs psyllium husk and poo-poo tea. I got a show tonight. Great. Be like, hold on, hang on, I gotta poop. Ooh. Hey, you little weirdo. Anything horrible happen? No. The horrible stories are often the fun stories. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. You getting that? That's all the cat people out there. Once again, I wasn't a cat guy. My dad taught me to hate cats and love dogs. I was like, why can't you love both? So I'm new to them, and there are shitty cats. I am aware of this. Cat haters, some of you are right. Because there's crazy cats that attack the top of your head. And that's no way to live. I don't want to live in fear. But you got this weird little stinky breath. This licks you, cuddles you, maybe cuts your hand. If you're playing with her too rough, and it might be your own fault, similar to a dog. Good. You got to get the dog cats. This is like a dog cat. Good luck. And yeah, they're just love. They're just a little ball of love. Little ham hocks. All right, I'll read this poo-poo story. I almost said pussy story. Read this pussy story. Yeah, just at peace, man. Listen to me. I'm not all fucking ruffled up. I'm also not high, so maybe I'll smoke a little joint. No, I gotta pick my daddy up from the airport, and I'll smoke a doobie with him. My neighbor wants to work out. Not today, I'm lazy. Get out of here. Oh, I'm gonna work out. That's the next thing. Incorporate working out. I realize what it is. We are a product of our environment. My dad's lazy. My mom's lazy. Ain't nobody. They ate candy and all the. What? I don't want water. Give me Kool-Aid. I want to run a mile. Give me a nap. You know, since birth, it's ingrained in your subconscious. I have to beat my subconscious. The hypnotist isn't calling me back, Chris. He's like, that guy broke down in my arms last time. I don't want to deal with him again. Hypnotist, help me. Call me back. I called you 2 times. I need help with my subconscious. I don't want to do a fucking push-up. I want to do drugs, goddammit. Why can't you make push-ups like heroin? It's not the same. They're different. One feels good. Yeah, heroin. Just kidding. No, push-ups, Craig. Push-ups. Turn to the light. Cheers. I didn't mean to do that. What is happening here? I'm just growling now. I drink poo-poo tea and I growl. Fucking, I'm gonna go smoke a joint in this shit. I got nothing, Chris. I'm looking for a story to end on. I'm just pinching my nuts with my own thighs. Fucking Fruit Looping it, dog. Who's got some duct tape? Tape it back. We going ladylike tonight. Oh, man. I don't know if you could do that anymore, but I'll tell you what. Early 2000s, high on cocaine, you just tucked it back and flashed the part of your man pussy. Might get canceled nowadays for that, but I'm telling you, 02, 04, there was some man pussies, boy. I'll tell you what, not just mine. I saw dozens of them. There was dozens of them. Usually white dudes, if I'm being honest. You didn't catch no black or brown dudes doing that shit. A lot of white boys. Tucking it in. Fantastic. That was the best of times and was the worst of times. I feel sorry for whoever's behind you. I tell you what. Good luck looking at that walnut, you know. What is that? That's like 3 walnuts in an ashtray. You know, like a dark I don't know. Bad visual nonetheless. Even if you're gay and you love dick and ass, that way you're like, what is that? What is that? Is that a dog's asshole? What is that? Is that walnuts dipped in pubes? What does it look like? Is that a bag of chicken gizzards pressed all together in some lump of flesh? Ooh. What is happening, Craig? I don't know anymore. Just searching for the funny. It's not always so easy, folks. It's all right. I'm so funny, dude. Even when I'm not funny, I'm funny. I'd be bombing up there and cracking myself up. And they just looking at me all weird. I'm like, this shit's funny. Y'all just need to wake up. You know?
What made the Friday show so good?
They just were on board for everything. I got a couple of applaud breaks. I did like an hour 7, hour 10, like the longest set I've ever done. I didn't want to get off stage. I almost did a perfect set to where I do like all my callbacks. There's like 6 of them. But I think I forgot fucking smoking heroin. I have been cutting that one out because I have newer stuff. You can't have too many gross spits in a row, you know? So you gotta, if you're sneaking in new gross shit, you gotta cut out old gross shit. And that one, you get over jokes. I'll still pull it out when I need it and shit, you know? But they just have shelf lives and how long you're in love with them. And once you fall out of love with them, like I stopped telling my firecracker assault story a long time ago, and I put it away for like 2, 3, 4 years, and then I bust it back out and there's like new life on it. And it's stuff like that, because I know a lot of these cities, these people haven't seen me. And that is just like my signature bit that tells my story of who I am, and it leads, like, it just paints a good story, you know, of me. And I just, it's hard to get another firecracker assault police story, okay? You know, it's not the easiest story to get two of. You could die and go to prison, so, you know. That's why I was like, fuck, I do need a relapse. I need more stories. I don't want to lose any more teeth, though. I'll tell you that much. I just hold my teeth. Yeah, no drugs. Ayahuasca. Healing. That's another story. Yeah. Comedy's good when shit's going wrong, not when you're happy and making money. It's going good. I want to see you stub your toe, Craig, and go, oh, you know, that's comedy. Old lady falling in the ditch, hilarious, hilarious. Look at Nana go. Ah, take my casserole out the oven. Don't forget I left my potpourri simmering in the crock pot on low. Turn it off because Nana's falling in the ditch. How deep is this ditch? Nana's giving a lot of orders. Wait. See, this is silly stuff. That sounds like a weed bit. Those are the things the weed inspires. Oh, man. I need a wet recorder. I need a waterproof recorder because I had a shower idea. The best ideas come in the shower. And I go, oh, I'll remember it. No, gone. I just remember I had an idea. And now I have anxiety and I torture myself. What was it, Craig? What was it? I don't know. Grr. There was a couple white lady hecklers. I played it cool. One of them, I got in free to the show, and I told her to shut the fuck up. I got you in free to the show. And I told her it's 50% of the time the people you get in free, and her date wouldn't shut the fuck up either. But he was cool because he was on like mushrooms. He was laughing too hard. So he was making me laugh, but she was a talkie. I'm like, laughter, I let go. But talkie, you're in the front row, lady. I said that too. So I'm trying to keep it cool. I was like, straight up, go to the back. Because after Des Moines, Iowa, I was like, hey, you're in the front row. You're 4 feet away from me. Go to the back. And I don't give a fuck. Because I don't want to do that again. And it got weird again. I just stopped. And she finally shut the fuck up. I was like, dude. And then they smoked me out. They're like, yeah, I just can't stop talking. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. I was like, why you do that? She's like, yeah, everybody hates me when I go to the movies too. And I'm like, stop. Stop. I don't get it. White lady. I even told her that. I was like sad because it was after we were high. I was like, it's always white ladies. Why is it? What is with y'all? Shut the fuck up. At a show, I mean, obviously speak your mind in other areas of life. At a movie theater or a show, shut the fuck up. Fucking white ladies, dude. And then the other heckling lady, guess what she was, Chris?
White lady?
Yes. I had 2 hecklers this weekend. They're both white ladies in the front fucking row. Front row. One was her birthday. And I just had to deal with her. Oh, it was awful. Because of Des Moines, Iowa, I let her win and ruin the show, and I didn't want to go there. And it's lessons learned, but it's also fuck you, man. You're ruining this for me too, and I love this. This is my joy. Fucking hecklers, dude. And and she was shit faced and she burped. That shit was funny. Like that was the only funny heckle she did. She burped right in my face pretty much. At least three. Bleh, Barney gumbled it and just laughed. I started laughing. I was like, get it out, lady. And then I was about to go off on her, and I pulled it back, thank God. And I was like, you're just a caring mother. I'm going to let you slide because fucking shout out to caring mothers, you know, where we would be without them. And then she goes, did you just call me a Karen? And I was like, no, but you're being one now, Karen. And it was the best, pop, 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 you know? That shit exploded. That was cool. And that was the Thursday show. That was the worst show. That was one of the worst shows I've ever done. Thursday was heckling Karen, who wasn't, I didn't call her that. I didn't even do it. I said, you're just a caring mother, which sounds like Karen. And she went, did you just call me Karen? And I was like, no, but you're one right now. And it was the most serendipitous tat for tat I've ever had. Look at Boo drinking your coffee. Hope you like gingivitis. Oh, these fucking hecklers, man. Well, folks, anything topical? More hip-hop guys dying. Oh, man, that makes me sad. I love my hip-hop. Don't go there. Too dark, too sad. Let's see news. Anything funny I can make fun of. I don't really do the topical shit, but why not? Oh, shit. Key races to watch the polls and where polls stand as Americans head to the ballot box. It's all rigged and a lie. Wake up. We're only going to take care of each other. They don't give a fuck about us. Until we start locking them up for their criminal behavior, nothing will change. Lock them up. All of them. All of them. It is corrupt. Drain the swamp. It's funny what Trump says involves him, too. Wake up, people. He ain't your savior. He did like 2 good things, and then they grabbed a hold of that, you know. Same thing with Biden. They each do 2 good things. What about the 98 other horrible things? You can't do 2 for 98. It doesn't work. That's not. You failed. You failed. What a shocker. Every headline is awful. Judge. That's funny. This is the only funny one. It's stupid celebrity bullshit. Who gives a fuck? But it is funny. Judge Judy says former neighbor Justin Bieber used to avoid her because he's scared the death of me. I'd be scared to death of Judge Judy too, but I'd still say hi to her. That's the old lady. You need her respect. She can lock you up. I don't want to get in front of her. She's like Nana. She don't give a fuck. Well, Nana would let me off the hook. 'Cause I'm her grandson, but she don't know me. Oh, I know what I want to. Cain Velasquez. Hey, that motherfucker he murdered the wrong man. So that's pretty bad. But he still should get like 6 months to a year maximum. Because Cain Velasquez, somebody molested his son or some shit. And he went to kill the man that molested his son. And he shot the guy's father. They're in a. Fuck him, man. Murder that motherfucker. He deserves it. You touch my son, you're getting a bullet to the head, motherfucker. I don't know. That seems a bit extreme. Maybe I'll get flagged on the old ding bats over here, but hey, it seems fair game to me. He got the wrong guy, but it was the guy's father. You fucking bird, you made him. Fuck you, bro. That's just my thoughts. I say take them both out. Nah, maybe not both, but I don't know. This sounds crazy. I sound crazy. I know I do, but yeah. Fuck them. You see in all these stupid videos, they always talk when they do these stupid shows interviewing murderers and To Catch a Predator and all that shit. Also, too, how about media stop glorifying serial killers, rapists, murderers, and pedos? Because every documentary is just like fucking serial killer rock and roll. Like, why are you making this cool? You trying to inspire copycats? Yes, they are. Murder, murder, murder. Kill, kill, kill. It's all Fear Factory. Watch the gardening channel. That's all we have. That's all we have. They'll make that into gardening wars. Whose begonias are bigger? Fucking mine are. Get them. Oh no, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, that's all. This fool tried to get somebody that got his family, and I respect the fuck out of that. It's just protecting your own and doing what's right in my mind. And he hit the wrong dude, you know. Maybe plan it a little better next time. But it was his daddy, and you know, your son did rape a little boy, so maybe he deserves that bullet that you got. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I don't think the father should have been killed. I think.
What about the guy?
I think that if that had happened, it'd be a different story. But this is a good example of why maybe you shouldn't be a vigilante and try to take justice into your own hands when the result is someone random getting killed instead of...
Sometimes justice is a little too slow, and sometimes they get off on
right. No,
technicalities.
I'm with you.
We've all seen The Sopranos.
Yeah.
You know, some fools deserve to get got. That was my one quarrel with The Sopranos. Like, why didn't she tell Tony? Tony would have got that raper and cut his fucking head off. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was the worst. Fucking... It's quite crazy how wrong our judicial system locks up innocent people and lets monsters go. Anyhow, free Cain Velasquez. Hashtag free the homie Velasquez. We'll start a new one. We'll put hashtag free baby Bozo and my cousin. We'll make them both go viral. I think my cousin might get out soon. I gotta go visit him. Oh, here's a funny story. Here's where... This is awful. I shouldn't tell this story because means I'm a bad person. I'm $308 away from my gold status for 2023 on Delta. I bought a lot of 2023 flights thinking that would get me there, but no, you have to complete the flight. So I have to go on one more flight before the year's up or I don't hit gold status. And let me tell you, you know about these statuses. I'm accustomed. They're worth it. So I'm like, I need to go somewhere, but I don't really want to because I'm so tired. I travel so much. So my thoughts are, I love that clothing brand Filson, but the only store is in San Francisco or Seattle. But that would get me to gold. So I'm like, do I fly to go shopping like a boss boozy bitch? Because I made it. But I'm also like, I'm like ghetto and not there yet to where like I'm buying Christmas gifts for myself, for my dad to then give me that I'll be reimbursed for, you know, because I'm not, you know. I can get it. I like Boozy because he said, like, I can get shit, but I can't afford it yet, you know? Like, yeah, I could buy all this shit, but then I'm like, oh, I should put that into my brand and my business and hiring more people like you to blow me up. So I can't do it. It's stupid, but, you know, I'll be like, oh, I'll get this dope flannel from daddy. Hey, give me $200, Pops. He's like, I said 150. Well, it was 200. I was like, I spent 200 on you, old man. Anyways, so I could fly to Phoenix and visit my cousin in prison, but they ain't got a Filson's flannel store in Phoenix, you know. So like, do I go visit the homie locked up or do I go buy new clothing? We both know where I'm going to go. One's really depressing and one's fun. Vibrate higher. I'll just write him a letter and say I love you. I'll sneeze on it so he gets my germs and my essence and know I'm there in spirit. He catches my cold, you know. There's family DNA. Somebody's with you. That's too dark. Too fucked up. We're all selfish motherfuckers. I love them. Brother Heck. Free Brother Heck. We got a free I got 2 cousins locked up. I come from a family of gangsters and golfers. It's so weird. I was thinking about that because it's in my act. I talk about it, but it's true. They're not all gangsters, but there's a lot of them. I'm a farter. I was a drug addict and a farter. I was no gangster. Gangster uncles and cousins. These fools are wild boys. And girls. That's just crazy. I don't even know what stories I can tell anymore. I'm tired of getting yelled at at family dinner, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But they be out there in them streets. They that shit. I love them. I respect that shit. You know, I don't know. I'm a fan of take no shit. Because it's just weird because my father's take no shit and my mother, God, I love her to death, but just old school. She just gets walked over, and I think, of course, the meeting in the middle, the gray area, like take no shit 100% of the time. It's like, dude, like calm down. You can't be at war with everyone. But then you get walked on like a goddamn doormat. You just, you snap. You gotta be somewhere in between. And we all know those motherfuckers. I guess my dad's dad was that way. He'd be like, hey, dude, we don't want to go to war at Marie Callender's. Shut up, man. Take no shit to a certain extent. But let some shit slide for peace of mind. It's a thing I battle with constantly. It's just like hecklers. Like, do I address this? Do I address this? Most of the time it's better to bulldoze, but sometimes it's so bad you gotta say, shut the fuck up. I don't know. Just still out here trying to figure it out. Watching my little memes and TikToks. Trying to build myself up. Because childhood didn't. The vicious cycle. It's all right. I love my parents. No bad blood. No, nothing. Nothing but peace and love. I'm grateful for everything. Well, folks. Oh, the poo-poo story. Let's get to that. Caca. I texted to you.
I think you might have sent me only half. I'm not sure.
Oh, shit. Is his name in it?
It's at the top. It should be.
Okay, I can find it. Oh, man. I just opened Instagram. I don't want to cry again. Shout out to the homie Brian Marino. Rest his soul. Whew. He's a good buddy of mine. He just died. Ugh, too many homies dying. Anyhow. Oof. Find the poop story, Craig. He was...
It might all be here. It just starts with however, so I thought maybe there was a little bit before that.
Okay, got him. Ooh, I gotta pee like a motherfucker, and the fallen homie just made me sad. Let me come back. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, and we're back. But I think I'm strong enough to talk about this. We'll do a little tribute. Shout out to the homie Brian Marino. He passed. He was one of my good buddies. He was one of my first friends in comedy. And he just started getting some steam. He made this movie, a documentary about aliens, or mockumentary. And he was just messaging me, and he gave me the password. But my stoner ass, let the password expire. And I was like, hey, let me watch this again. And then he never sent it to me, and he died, and now I can't watch it. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Well, it's not a joke, but that was me trying to be funny about a horrible, horrible thing. Yeah, but check out his movie, and he just started headlining and touring with his movie, and it's like, oh, he just bought a house with this lady. This isn't happy. This is terrible. Enjoy your life, I guess, is the moral of the story, because you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Shout out to homie Brian Marino. Watch his stand-up. Check out his movie. Anyhow. Yeah, me and him, we went, we saw, who'd we see? We saw Alabama Shakes at the Santa Barbara Bowl. It's just a big old lesbian night. Just me, him, and old Alabama Shaker. I'm just kidding. But, no, we went, and it's about the lesbian stuff. That was the joke. Oh, man. Whew.
Who's Alabama Shakes? I don't know them.
They're a good band. She's got a real soulful voice. Every song sounds the same, but yet you want to listen to all of them. You know, some bands are like that. Red Hot Chili Peppers are like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds the same. But you're so dope and so talented. I get it.
That's how I feel about Bone Thugs.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of rappers are like that. It's so hard. A lot of artists, period. It's just like, this is what I do. I've tried to write other jokes. People want drugs and farts, dude. I've tried. It's just like, eh. Yeah, and I'm like, I get it. You want stories, drugs, farts. I got that. That's in my wheelhouse. Oh, the poopy. Final poopy. And then I got to go pick up my grumpy ass father from the airport. He's the only guy that'd be angry when you pick him up. It's like, hey, motherfucker, chill out. I always be like, hey, smoke this. Stop drinking, you angry bastard. Booze makes you angry. Weed makes you go, So fucking smoke up, papa. Anyhow, back to the poo-poo story. Got him. Oh, new listeners starting from the beginning. That's how we see those numbers climb. Thank you. And loving the show. You're going to go on a wild roller coaster because I tell you, I broke about 4 times during the process of this fucking thing. You can hear me split. There's so much shit, man. And I'm tired of everything. I'm just tired of everyone judging every motherfucker for just like choices made in emotional moments. For instance, like during the pandemic, the BLM movement, obviously the world wanted to speak up for black and brown persons for the atrocities that have been committed to them through pretty much all of history. And if you're blind to that fact, you're pretty fucking dumb because it's just evidence. The statistics are there. The prison population says it all. It's just like, what if Germany only arrested Jewish peoples? Because that's what we're doing fucking here, but nobody shines a light on it. So, like, fuck you if you don't see it. It's insane to me. But also, at the same time, organizations can be corrupt and can funnel funds and rob motherfuckers, which they got caught on paper doing. There's so much evidence. And that goes for any Red Cross, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Clinton Foundation. You think this is the only charity case skimming fucking money? You idiots. It's almost all of them. That's what they're there for. It's like, oh, I'll funnel my money. You think, most charities are scams. So it's just like, that's why I'm like everyone just chooses that little tidbit. Like, nah, you're weird. You probably have a little animosity toward black and brown persons, so you're just saying it's a scam. Sure, it is, but what about the 900 other scams right next to it, motherfucker? That's where, like, I'm at, you know? That's why I don't like to choose anything anymore. Nothing's safe. You're just like, oh, God. You're just like... Well, I'm like, well, he had a nice message in this post over here, and it saved my life. But this post over here... Oh, Jesus, I'm out of here. You know, it's just, you can't even say you like a motherfucker anymore because of extreme behaviors and thoughts and viewpoints. It's like, dude, okay, that's 2% of their thoughts. The other 90 were pretty on point. That was not good math, but you know what I mean. Like, there's lots of in-betweens, I know there's 8% unaccounted for. You don't think I did drug dealing? I got basic arithmetics. I'm actually good on that. Motherfuckers, when doing hoodies, I'll have it like, and they're like, I look like this. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you owe me 20. Like, you ain't pulling a fast one on me, bro. Yeah, it's just wild. Oh, no, where was I going? I don't remember. It's just muddied waters. You can change your viewpoints. You can learn new information about stuff. And you could be all about a foundation and then be like, oh, fuck, I can't be part of that anymore. It's just like facts, new information comes out and facts, you could change your mind. Everyone is so finite. It's insane. Even in the stand-up community, you're like, you can't be friends with that motherfucker. Like, why not? And then some motherfuckers you may back off of, deservedly so, but it's just like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. You're like, you could be the neighbor to Jeffrey Dahmer. Be like, I didn't fucking know. Or maybe not neighbor, but down the hall. Down the hall. You know, it's just like, it's, and everyone's like, he knew. You just, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. A little less judgment, a little more poop stories. That's what I'm preaching. That's the man I am. A little less and a little more. How about that? How about that? Everyone is just so sick of everyone. Let's just fart and laugh. Get off the narcotics and smoke some weed. Fart and laugh. That's a message sent to me from God. I was meditating with my dick in the soil looking at the Pacific Ocean. And that's what God told me. And God's a woman, by the way. Why you think the world's so wet? You fucking pervert, Craig. So here it goes. All right. He didn't say if he wanted to be named or not, so let's gaslight that son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. So here it goes. In late July this year, I just got back from vacation in France with my semi-new girlfriend. That's a key word right there, because I'm a sick motherfucker. But new girlfriend is nobody you want to be diarrheaing on her leg. You know, I started on Sadie, but that was 2 years in. We built the foundation. If I sharted on her 2 weeks in, we ain't getting to 2 years. You know it's true. She'd be like, what's on my leg, Craig? Oh, nothing, just a little Reese's peanut butter cup from dinner. Sorry about that. Smells different on the way out. Too far, Craig. Too far out. Everybody's pussy. Fucking pussy boys out there. Goddamn, the whole world's soft. I'm gonna beat my kids. We're gonna repeat this cycle. Get over here. Whack. That's because the world's soft. You did nothing. You did everything right, but the world's pussy. So you getting whacked. Whackatala. Dark bit. Dark bit. Don't abuse your kids. Maybe just a little. It's a whack, you know? I lost my place. Semi-new girlfriend. We had woke up and had some coffee and breakfast at her place before she had to go to work, and I had the day off. After eating breakfast and drinking a couple cups of coffee, I had the slight feeling that I needed to take a shit, but since this was a new relationship, didn't really want to blow up her bathroom. Since we were leaving shortly and it was a short walk back to my apartment. Fair. You know, I've held some bad ones to do it at a different place. The time came to leave and we said our goodbyes. It was a lovely sunny summer. This guy's a writer. Should get into Hollywood. It was a lovely sunny day and threw on my sunglasses, fired up some weed and headed and began. Okay, he writes like me now. Too many ands, bro. I just say that and I text you. It's like 19 texts in a row. Fired up some weed and headed and began my short. It's hard for me to read because there's so many fucking ands, bro. After I gave you a compliment, you throw me off here. Anyways, fired up some weed and headed and began my short 10-minute walk home. After smoking and about... Dude, how many ands are there, bro? I should have rewrote this anyways. About halfway to my place, I start getting the terrible feeling that a small urge had to shit earlier, now turning into a crisis. I begin to walk a bit faster while doing my best effort. I clench my cheeks and begin to sweat. I get to the entrance to my apartment, and the urge to shit has never been stronger. I rush to the elevator, and of course it's on the 6th floor. I'm waiting, doing the please don't poop your pants dance, hopping up and down. The second I get into the elevator, I couldn't hold it any longer. The joy of poop is released from my asshole. And just like that, I accept it, man. I accept it and I clean it up. And when you get inside your apartment, I thought it was a nice solid one, but sadly it was not. As I got out of the elevator, I started to feel poop slide from my boxers down my leg. I have running shit down in my leg onto the tall white socks I'm wearing. I'm walking down the corridor. Now we're talking. He's getting, there's less ants. Now we're going. We're cooking. And I'm walking down the corridor of my apartment door, dropping piles of wet poop all the way down the hallway. Oh, my God. Now I'm definitely panicking with the shit running down my leg. Poop all in my shorts and boxers and shoes. Dude, when you get poop in your shoe, you know what I mean? Like, there's several levels to shit in your pants. The underwear, your asshole's spicy, it burns, it's acidic. You might need a little Vaseline after that, depending on what you ate. You know, the turds going down your leg, leaving skid marks, as when I shit at soccer, you got skid marks on the back of your calf. That's embarrassing. But when it gets into your shoe, shoes are expensive. I just got these new weatherproof Vans. You don't think I'm worried about a little poop getting in my weatherproof boots? They're not Chucks anymore. And it just hits different. You're just like, oh, that's in my shoe. My poo is in my shoe. My poo is in my shoe. Boy, this is where we are, folks. That's a good line. It makes me smile. Oh, where was I? Back and forth. Oh. I'm retracing my steps. I've just been there before, so I'm feeling it, bro. Poop all in the shorts, boxers, and shoe. Everywhere I walk, I'm tracking shit and stains all over my apartment and bathroom and in the hallway. So I get naked and I'm running back and forth with paper towels in the hallway. You're naked in the hallway trying to clean up your poop piles before any of your neighbors come out? Bro, put a robe on. But every time I bring more poop out with me, I finally get it all cleaned up in the hallway. Then there's just so much poop in my apartment, so then I put it all, my clothes in the shower and spray as much of the poop off as I can before putting on my clothes in the washer. Saved his clothes. He's a working man. A lot of people would throw those away. I respect you, sir. I respect you. I swore to myself I would never tell anyone this story, feeling pure shame as a 30-year-old man shitting my pants in the hallway of my apartment and dropping shit all the way down the corridor. However, a few weeks later, my best friend and I were out partying the night, and our way home from one of the party, I was drunk as fuck and full of cocaine and cocaine and ketamine. I got too excited. I said, dude, I have some wild shit to tell you. So I tell him the story, and I just wrote you this now as he was laughing so hard. No wonder you had so many ands. You're on the cocaine. And he probably regrets sharing this. That's so funny. Anything you share when you're on cocaine, you're like, oh, fuck. Why'd I tell that? I'm glad I left his name out. He said, I was sharing this story. I'm writing you, and we were laughing so hard, and my buddy was shaming me for shitting my pants in the hallway. He laughed so hard from an accurate description of running shit I squeezed out all over myself. I can't read. No, I can read. It's not. It's written in riddles. It's written like how I talk. Riddles. Anyways. Thank you for your poop story, sir. Man, that was pretty gnarly.
His buddy threw up all over the street from laughing so hard.
Is that what I missed?
Yeah.
I got lost.
He told him the story, and it was such an accurate description.
It's a lot, folks.
Yeah,
I got lost. I'm trying to get rid of some ands and this and that. So his buddy vomited?
Yeah, all over the street from hearing the story.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that was a gnarly one. I've had some poop stories. Yours was worse than I think. Well, maybe not the jalapeno one.
Yeah, that was the closest I was thinking.
Oh, that was bad. That was the worst day of my life. Well, that's all, folks. I just love you all. Keep vibrating higher. Turn off the news. Eat clean. Pray. Focus on your thoughts. Your brain is powerful. Keep shitting your pants and, keep pushing. That's what I say. Keep sending them poop stories. I love you all. You're showing up to my shows. You're telling me, and I'm slanging my hoodies. I've got new boots. Got new Carhartts. We winning, baby. I hired a second Christopher Lund, so keep showing up. I got bills to pay. We got 2 spinal cords. You're my spinal cord. You know that. I didn't mean I'm not trying to belittle you. You're my central nervous system. What did I hire? I got another guy. He's the best too. But yeah, we're gonna start releasing more shit and build this shit up. I just love you all. We ain't dependent on Hollywood. We're gonna maybe stop talking so crazy. They be dinging me. They demonetized me. I lost some money for talking crazy. God, no cussing. I'll figure it out. Clean, Craig. Clean. I love you all. Peace and love. Vibrate higher. Keep your head up out there in these streets. Don't watch the news. Turn off the news. My mom still watches that. Stop it, Dilly. I love you all. Peace.